We're live.
We are live from Davis Wolves Field. This is Brad Bentley, Bobby Alexander, and Jared Morris.
Welcome back, guys.
The gang is all here again.
Yeah, we're back again.
I kind of missed
I was
the beach.
I was kind of hoping I got replaced last week, but it didn't happen.
I would not be surprised if we don't get text here in a little bit that says, "Hey, bring back last week's crew."
Yeah, me too.
You know,
I mean,
but,
Whatever.
no,
That Bobby Alexander
hey, can we
guy
start
sucks.
doing that? That'd be awesome. Is that an option?
Yeah. So, Boyd, if you're out there watching, you're being requested back already.
Yep, that's right.
So,
That's
Chad,
Boyd.
if you're watching,
That's Boyd the historian,
the
not
historian.
statistician.
That is very true. Yes,
Yep.
Historian, not statistician. He wanted to make sure that you were aware of that.
I am very aware, Boyd.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for a D&D Collectibles pregame show. We're just going to kind of get up here and really talk off at, just out of the side of our mouth because we really don't know what we're talking about. But
Hey, speak for yourself.
well, okay.
Brad knows nothing.
About this ball game, important district ball game is the Atoka Wampus Cats. Don't text me and ask what that is.
They roll into town on their unicorns.
That's right.
It's going to be magical.
That's so funny.
You guys are going to make me look it up real quick while you talk, so go ahead.
It's a legitimate mythical creature. It's almost like a leopard with 6 legs. So trust me.
Otherwise known as the Cherokee Death Cats.
That
So
is-
let's start calling
yes.
them the Cherokee
So,
Death Cats.
hey,
That's way better.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna. You got beat to that last week by Chad Fielding.
Is that
who
right?
Knew that and threw it out there. So
I
that's
like
awesome.
it, Chad. Good
Yeah.
job, buddy.
Good job, Chad, for knowing that pregame.
Origins come from Cherokee mythology and tales of the Lumberjacks, which I think is spectacular.
Yeah, and we. So this is an important game between us and Atoka. District seeding is. I don't know what's going on here.
Hey.
Kind of in and out. I don't really know what's going on.
Hey, so you have stayed pretty consistent in my headset, so there we go. But
Okay, all right, it's there. I don't know what's going on with my
Hey,
headset,
so-
but that's okay. So it is an important game. Seeding starts to become a factor late in this season. The Wolves trying to stay perfect in district, and get to that District 1 seed where we get those home games for the playoffs. But we gotta make it happen, and we got to do that right here tonight. So
and it looks like if you look at the district standings right now, there's a pretty good dividing line. So it looks like the four teams in our district have been decided, in my opinion. It looks like
I would agree with that. Yes.
It looks like Davis, Kingston, Atoka, and Holdenville are going to be the 4. Now the question is what the placement of those 4 is going to be.
Holdenville. Only one loss, still hot on the tails of Davis. Now, Davis does hold the head-to-head victory there, so we'll see how that plays out. But, 2, 3, and 4 really still up for grabs as far as how those are going to shake out. Holdenville, my opinion, I think will be the 2, and Davis should be the 1. Now, Atoka and Kingston, I believe Kingston has a win over Atoka, but don't quote me on that. I think that's the case.
So, I'm curious to watch this Atoka team play. I know you and I talked off air here. They're an impressive looking group.
They are. You definitely. I've heard some coaches mention their size, and their ability to. Pick up speed. They've got some pretty athletic running backs, linebackers.
A lot of size up front.
A lot of size up front. So I don't know. Run game might be tough tonight.
Yep.
It may have to be, instead of that 4, 5, 6 yards in a cloud of dust, it might have to be that 1 or 2 and hope for a big one there in there. It's going to be tough. I see Mr. Morse already motioning, put that ball in the air.
No.
Boyd Fulton last week was highly Boyd Fulton was avidly against it. However, it worked out for the Wolves last week as they completed a few passes.
See, Boyd?
Boyd even acknowledged that,
Boyd was flat calling me out.
He was. He said Mr. Morse was right, but he's still wrong, that we should not throw the ball. So
I knew I liked Boyd for a reason. He's smart.
Boyd was very avid that you leave the ball in the hands. So
no, you're much bigger than I am. I've learned a long time ago, you don't pick on the big guy.
I think we will have to do it at some point tonight. I think it's going to come down to where we have to have that big third down, play or whatever. So we're going to have to be prepared for that. But I still ball control ball security, two major things that I think are going to be a big factor in this
Yep.
ball game.
Two most important topics we got are those two right there. Can we hold on to the ball, and can we possess the ball and drive the field consistently, which are the two things we've got to happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got an explosive team across from you. Those are the guys you don't want on the field.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they look pretty big. Look like they're going to be out in front. Another thing from the defensive side that I want to make sure that we get out there is I want to see tackling. So good, solid tackling. But
So
hey, we're going to take a quick break.
We'll be back.
Go to commercials while we do the national anthem. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Is this us? Hey, we're back on.
For loans,
I think we're on.
for deposits,
Are we on?
for the best
Hey,
customer
we're on.
service.
Okay. Welcome back to Wolf Field. We got about,
We answer.
what was it?
13:34.
I think it's 13:34.
Old National Bank.
Welcome back to the
Member FDIC.
D&D Collectibles pregame show.
I like it.
I like it.
Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley, Jared Morris, Bobby Alexander with you this evening. The gang is back in
We're
gang
somewhere.
is back in town,
We're
right? The crew's
we're
back.
somewhere. Yeah, it was kind of a weird week last week.
It was weird. Weird in a good way.
Yeah,
I think we should do more of that, right?
sure. I'm fine with where I was at.
Yeah.
It was okay.
So Bobby's going to come join us here again. 12:54 to go before the start of this game.
Coaches and officials. Everyone plays a part in the promotion of good sportsmanship. What you do.
We got Brad.
He looks like he's brought a
You guys are
suitcase.
making you guys are making me nervous. I got my laptop back here, but I always keep my notes in it.
Hey, man, he looked like he was bringing a suitcase up here.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm trying to get out important information.
Well,
you guys quit bothering me. Let me get out this information.
I didn't know we needed to check luggage to bring up here.
You do. You got to pay $25 too.
Oh, okay.
Drop some information.
So
on there, Brad.
let's talk about Davis Atoka, the all-time series. Davis leads the series. Any guesses?
I'm not going to
2-0.
guess just because I
What-
read
what'd you
this
say?
earlier today.
2-0.
2-0.
I'm not going to
You
guess
read
because
it. Okay.
I read it.
So Davis leads the series 12-0. So Atoka has never
That's a
beat
multiple.
Davis. Yeah. So 12-0. Series started in 2002, so it's still a relatively new series. It's happened in the last 20 years, basically. But again, it's been all Davis up to this point. So, and if you look at the games that Atoka has played this year, they've played some good teams. Ringling, number 1 in Class A. They played Lindsay, which is a really good 2A team. Talked about Kingston. Kingston was a 24-21 game. Holdenville was a 22-20 game. So, you look at the scores, they've been
competitive right
very
there.
competitive throughout.
Against everybody, at the top of this. So Davis can't come into this thinking that this is not going to, be a tough game. It's going to be a hard-fought game.
So, again, there was a 4-year stint there where they were in different districts. But, again, Atoka and Davis now in the same district again. We talked about the Wolves have never lost to the Wampus Cats. The Wolves have won 12 straight over the Wampus Cats. It's the 7th longest active consecutive win streak for Davis. The average Wolves margin of victory over the Wampus Cats in those previous 12 matchups is 47-10. So if you look at the scores, been very much Davis' side. Now, if we get a 47-10 game tonight, I will be very, very surprised. I'd love to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I think this team's going to be a lot tougher than that, and I think since the last time they met, Atoka has gotten much better on the football field. But
there are a lot of – so we've got, Wolves taking on the Wampus Cats. There are actually several pretty good-sized games going on around us tonight. I just got given a score right now in Wynnewood.
Ringling and Wynnewood, right?
Ringling and Wynnewood. Wynnewood is up 6-0 over number 1 Ringling right now. So, it's early, but that's impressive.
Yeah, it is impressive.
Ringling's a beast.
Now, another big game that's going on also involving a Murray County team. You got Salford Marlowe, which I think is going to be a heck of a game. And, what's Sulphur is getting in the point now. That district is so good that they've got to win a couple of these or they will not make the playoffs.
Yeah, which is it's so hard to believe, but that is such a tough district for them.
Man, a lot. They've got 6 teams that are all loaded, that are all.
Pauls Valley that has stepped up in that district.
Yeah, they have fought hard the last couple of games.
Pauls Valley, another one that is kind of clinging to their life. So Sulphur, Pauls Valley, there's 2 or 3 teams all fighting for what looks like it's going to be the last playoff position.
Yep.
Looks like Heritage Hall is going to win the district. Looks like Plainview is probably going to finish 2, with Lone Grove probably finishing 3. But after that, you got Pauls Valley, Sulphur.
I'm not going to lie. That kind of makes me want to throw up a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah. I'm an Ardmore graduate, so that
it's hard for you to say, isn't it?
Well, even though we never played against Plainview, it just made
or Lone Grove.
Yeah. Well, Lone Grove didn't bother us.
Lone Grove's not bad, but Plainview isn't bad either. It's just maybe a little bit different.
I'll let you be wrong about that, okay, Brad? That's okay.
You have to say that, Brad.
Yeah. I like Plainview.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
They feed into where you work.
As does Davis and Sulphur.
That's funny.
But no, I've got a lot of friends at Plainview.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll be doing the Plainview prom this year. Just a little tidbit of information.
We're not going to be there.
Shameless plug Brad here.
Yeah, there you go.
If you need any DJ services.
Yeah, I've heard of that guy. I think he does a little bit.
I have heard of that. He does an okay job. So.
Yeah, occasionally.
So as we get ready for this ball game, man, it looks like the captains were number 3, Malachi White, number 83, Brady Greenlee, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
The captains for the Atoka Wampus Cats, 75, 24, 68, number 20. I apologize. We do not have a
Atoka roster, so
I can make up names for them.
Now,
24, 83.
We're gonna throw this out there because I feel like we have to do this every week now. We are a biased program.
Yes.
We do not hide that. We do not, run away from that.
So this is a warning for our friends in Atoka.
If you are from Atoka or anywhere else watching.
We love you, and we hope that you guys remain friends. Just remember, there's only one team we will be rooting for today.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is not yours.
Yeah, we are biased, and that will not change. This is a student-run organization. The students are the ones running everything behind the scenes, the camera, the social media posts, the laptop work, everything about this is student. We are just the talking heads, and we will be biased. Sorry. Just throwing that out there. I like to get that out there.
But other than that, we'd love to have you on the broadcast.
Yeah, we are glad to have you. And if you're
joining in,
if you're joining in with us, we are glad to have you. We hope you stick around.
As I tell my friends from other towns, you always got the mute button. Just watch the game.
Yeah, just turn it on. So as the Wolves get ready to come out, and I think I see they're trying to kind of bring something back that they haven't done in a little while, or at least I haven't noticed it. Somebody has carrying the American flag as they come running through. I know there's a couple of things that the boys have requested for tonight. I'm pretty sure that was one of them. The other one is if you are big on tradition. The old call out at the end of the ball game up here by the stands and the players. They're trying to bring that back. So if you're in the stands and listening to us, stay in the stands after the game just to be a part of that. So,
and here we go. Davis is now joining us on the field here.
Brady Greenlee himself carrying the flag tonight. I know we got a couple of kids. Seth Knapp going to play tonight. He was been banged up a little bit in the last couple of games. I asked him before the game. I said, "Hey, you good?" And he said, "Oh yeah." So he's ready to play tonight.
We got Mitchell Garrison coming back off of concussion protocol. So
Rance Digby back on the field. So we're getting some people back healthy. Hopefully we keep them that way. Now I'm looking for one specific play tonight. I asked Dakota Carter if he was going to lower the boom on somebody tonight. He emphatically said yes.
All right, I like it.
That name and that word don't go together.
It do not, but that's okay because he has done it the last two games, and I'm looking for it again.
So Hugo will receive the opening kickoff.
They're
coming
Atoka,
from the.
This is Atoka.
Hey, why did I say Hugo? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you guys for letting me know who we're playing.
We call you out on that one, buddy.
Yeah, I like it.
You're fresh back to the game, and it's
well, that's
okay.
it. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into back into form here, right?
Boyd, please call 580.
Yeah, there we go. We need John Harris quick. So how about Atoka? They will take this opening kickoff.
Yeah.
Wolves will kick off from the south end zone going north.
Kicking off for the Davis Wolves.
Atoka's got a kind of a unique front five there. It's almost slanted to one side looking for that directional kick. You've got some room, and maybe they'll spread out once we break the huddle here. So here we go. Big district game here for the Davis Wolves.
Okay, I was a little confused because 8 had his arm up like he was going to kick, but now Levi Pullen is out there to kick. So
Pullen back to kick. He is going to kick a deep kick. It's going to hit about the 20-yard line. This guy's at the 25-30. Ran into his own man, still on his feet, 35.
Wrap him up.
There we go. Good group of Wolves there.
Tackled by a swarm of them.
And then it could look like Jackson Bonner, number 9, on that first hit, and then
44 Fielding also in on that one.
29.
The son of Chad, who was on the broadcast last week.
Yep. 29. I'm pretty sure 29 is it is the 0-minute menace.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
In on that tackle.
I like it. Very good job there.
Trying to make sure he earns his name on that 0-minute tackle.
Yeah.
So there we go. Toka's going to come out in a heavy set, tight into the far side of the field. Handoff goes to number 12.
Wrap him up.
Ooh, nice job that time by the
tackle.
defense. Tyson Moss staying home at that outside linebacker, drops him for a loss.
Hey, and Tyson Moss has had a great couple of games. So I look for him to be a big part of tonight as well.
Loss about 1 on that. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 34-yard line now. So here we go, 2nd and 11 now. Again, I formation this time by Atoka. Drop back to pass. Pass intended for 5. Just dropped.
Boy.
He had some room to run. He just dropped the ball.
And Seth was coming.
Yeah, Seth wanted to hit him. But good job by Seth to realize that the ball ended up on the ground and not just, catching
smoke somebody.
Number 5 there kind of went through his hands. I
Yeah.
think he saw the open field, was trying to figure out what his next move was going to be, and didn't secure the ball. And it's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. So over or under on how many times I'm going to call Atoka Hugo tonight? I'm guessing 9 or 10
so
at this
far
point.
It's 3.
It seems like 17. So. Good.
Get there.
Right.
Good coverage.
Again,
Good
nice
job
coverage that time.
there by Ty Barnett. And again, they're showing that emotion. Okay, I'm going to give Coach Parker a little credit there because I like the emotion. I like the being amped up. Coach Parker typically one that, says, hey, dial it down a little bit, but he's kind of letting that go, letting the boys get up for the ball game tonight. And great job there by Ty making that tackle.
So, again, no gain on that complete pass to number 11. So they will punt back deep for the Wolves. You've got number 30, Brendan Rawls. Nice defensive start to the game for the Wolves. Here comes punt's going to hit at about the 35-yard line. It's going to roll down to about the 32.
Right,
yeah, it did. It just as soon as it hit, it was like somebody shot that thing. It was done.
That was that pitch and wedge stop right there. Just a little
put that spin
roll.
on it,
yeah,
right?
A little spin on it. Davis going to get, not bad field position to start this drive.
They'll start their first offensive series here at their own 33-yard line. So nice start for the Wolves defensively. Nice 3 and out. Now we'll see if the offense can kind of get something going here.
I would like to see a long, almost slow drive, eat this 10 minutes up of this whole first quarter. I think that's going to be a huge thing for us. But I'd also be okay with a quick score down the
either that
sideline.
or a 70-yard touchdown run.
Yeah,
either way,
I'm okay.
I'd take it like a 30-yard touchdown pass. I'm a fan.
Little run right up the middle.
Short gain
That
there.
was not any of what we suggested.
No, that would be the opposite.
And I can't blame them for, wanting to set the tone there in the middle. Davis wants to be sure that they're able to fall back on that, up the middle runs with the hammer. As I know we got some family members from the Hammer
24,
watching from Oklahoma City. So hopefully he's
2
able
yards.
to assert his plan throughout the night.
2nd and 8 now for the Wolves. Wishbone look this time. Quarterback's under center. He's going to get out on the edge and pitch. Seth Knapp's got the pitch. He's seen what he can get. Ooh. Kind of got him by the – that was close.
I was really close to a horse.
I was kind of hoping Seth would cut back inside because I think it was wide open that way.
I think I like the play.
It's going to bring up
I think Seth and Jake both kind of were waiting, a little hesitant to see what was going to happen there. But –
So 3rd and 6 now for the Wolves.
3rd and 6 for the 37.
So again, Atoka's done a good job defensively so far against the Wolves. Let's see what we got. Flexbone look this time. Parker is in the shotgun. Looking to run the option out on the edge. He's going to keep. He's going to pick up that first down.
That's a good job by Jake, knowing where those sticks were, getting just far enough that he would pick up that first down.
Again, they were wanting him to pitch the ball. They were playing the pitch guy, and he made the right read, which is bringing the ball down and picking up what he can. Picks up the first down. Ball is now at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
And it's enough for that very first Davis Wolves, first down and 10.
Again, another flexbone look this time for the Wolves. Parker back in the shotgun formation. Another pitch out on the outside. This time it's a designated quarterback keep. Pick up about 7 yards. Got one of the Atoka players down on the field. He's back up on his feet now. So I was talking to a friend of mine who has a son that plays for Dixon.
Okay.
And they had a unique game last week where he said in the first half they played Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall scored on one play from scrimmage every time they had the ball in the first half.
Ouch.
Every single time it was a touchdown on one play.
That's rough.
So I was like, that's a unique statistic there that I don't know that you can repeat because it's hard. Even if you wanted to score every play in one play, it's hard to do.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
So, yeah, they trailed 58-0 at half.
Lane picking up 1 yard beyond the sticks to pick up another first down. But, yeah, that's a tough thing to do for anybody, let alone a high school football team.
Yeah.
So
Every offensive series, touchdown in one play.
That's crazy.
4 yards is going to get another first down for the Wolves. Wolves now at the Atoka side of the field at the 44-yard line. So good job so far by the Wolves of just kind of possessing the ball. Not worried about hitting the home run, just continue to pick up first downs here. Wishbone look this time. Traditional wishbone. Handoff goes to Seth Knapp. Going to pick up about 7 yards. Now the ball is on the ground, but it's we've got Knapp's kind of grabbing his ankle there. Let's see what we got here. Looks like he's kind of shook up a little bit, so he's going to have to come to the sideline.
to the Atoka 38-yard line.
Dakota Carter will come in for him, I believe. That's number 1, Dakota Carter.
Second and 4.
Gain of 6 yards on that first down run. Ball at the 38-yard line now. Flexbone look, but Parker's going to be under center this time. Parker, handoff goes to
Lane.
24, Lane Rawls. He's going to pick up that first down and a little bit more.
You know, that was a good push up front, giving him that hole and just a quick handoff, and Lane was through the line before Atoka.
Yeah, they
really
didn't even know what was going on, yeah.
So
also in on that play was Luke Linville at one of the tailback positions.
looks like they're going to take a timeout. I say we take a
Lonnie Tepechi, Pebbles Real Estate.
Pebbles Real Estate timeout, and we'll be back here in just a second.
We're live.
So we are back on. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game. Wolves on a long drive here. Started at their own 33-yard line. They are now at the 25-yard line of Atoka and threatening for more here. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. So good sign. Seth Knapp is up and walking around there.
Yeah,
Again, looks like he just kind of twisted an ankle there. So traditional wishbone look this time. Parker under center. It's going to hand off.
Again,
Lane Rawls right up the middle, and again gouged him on that run.
Yeah, Lane's kind of having his way, which is we're perfectly content with, and kudos to the offensive line right now.
Well, they're doing a good job. Their biggest guy is their nose guard, and they have moved him all over the place up front. Kobe England's doing a good job at center. The two guards.
Right now, the offensive line's the one doing all the work. They're giving those guys lanes that I think I could run through. I mean, and I walk fast. I don't run. So
Wolves now another 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Another wishbone look this time. Again, handoff goes to Lane Rawls, and again another nice gain. Again, they've had no answer to that fullback run game.
No, and so I've been kind of just watching the line mostly, and Kobe England, he puts a forearm into that nose guard and moved him and just plants him.
And he mangled him.
Planted him about 3 or 4 times already.
2nd and 3, ball now at the 9-yard line for the Wolves. Under center with the flex bone look this time. Quarterback's going to get out on the edge. He keeps his feet, kind of spun out of the first tackle, gets down to about the 3-yard line.
This is where you go. It's on y'all at that end of the field. I'm a short guy.
You get to look at that white wall.
Yeah, I get a white wall right here.
There
I
you
can't
go.
quite see that end of the field, but shout out to the 130 people we have watching with us.
Nice. So 1st and 3, or 1st and goal from the 3-yard line now for the Wolves.
It's another Wolves first down. First and goal was.
So here we go. Again, under center, that flex bone look, though. Quarterback's going to just hand off to Lane Rawls. He's going to keep those feet driving. That's a touchdown. Lane Rawls with the 3-yard TD run.
I was perfectly content with 10 minutes. I'm okay with 5 minutes, too. You had them 3 and out. You took a, decent drive where your offensive line kind of had their way, wore them out. And Lane Rawls, we talked about, we didn't know if it was going to be very easy to run down the middle against this Atoka team based on the size we saw in pregame. Lane saying, man, I don't care about that. I'm going here, and they're not going to stop me. And Lane pretty much taking the team on his back on that drive.
So Pullen's extra point is up, and it is good. Just like that, it is now 7-0 Wolves after the 3-yard Lane Rawls touchdown run. 11 plays, 67 yards, and the Wolves are on the board, 7-0.
So I'm going to say, one of my favorite things from last week was every single time Levi Pullen made a kick. Last week, Barnett was the holder, and every time he held the ball, Levi kicked it. No more than it left his finger. He was up with his arms up, running off
showing
the
it's
sideline.
good.
He was not even looking back. The one time it was no good, he turned and looked at the ref like the ref had just been born the day before.
Yep.
So it was hilarious. I loved seeing that from Ty supporting his teammates last week. As we get ready for a King Sarvain kickoff.
5:26 to go in the first quarter. Wolves now leading 7-0.
Shout out to Jim Bolding watching from Colorado Springs. Stephen Phillips watching from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Michelle Woodall watching her number 60 Jordan, her nephew. And of course, Mr. Boyd Fulton watching from Oklahoma City.
Statistician Boyd Fulton.
Gwen Chance watching
Just kidding.
from
Historian
Hugo.
Boyd Fulton.
Gwen Chance watching from Hugo.
Actually Hugo.
Yeah, actually Hugo. She
I
even
love
commented.
it.
That's
yeah,
funny.
there you go. That's
Yeah.
spectacular. That was just for you then. I said that twice. Ball's going to hit about the 20-yard line. Got a little room to run there. Nice
We've
little
got
lane.
a lot of room. Whoa.
A lot of speed. Oh, wait.
Oh, we're hooked up.
So nice return that time. Takes it from the 20 down to the 45-yard line. So 25-yard return. Again, that was a scary play right there. There was a nice seam.
Yep.
He misses, makes a couple guys miss. That's a touchdown. So going to have to make sure and kind of close that gap.
Definitely want to see, them on the 45 here. 3 and out would be great. Want to see that D-line kind of go handle their business, kind of like the offensive line did just a minute ago.
So Atoka's second offensive series. I formation again look this time. Handoff goes to number 11. Oh, number 11, he is in the open field.
Wow.
Kind of makes that first guy miss. That guy, he kind of exploded out of the blocks there.
And after he got through, he hit a burst coming out of there.
He did.
And I think a lot of the Wolves kind of thought he was going to fall over, and that's one of the things I talked about the tackling. I don't want to see people just hitting, expecting somebody to fall over. Wrap up and put them on the ground. That's how you're going to beat these good teams, and you cannot let these guys just get away from you.
Gain of about 18 yards on that run. So ball's going to be now spotted at the 28-yard line. So Atoka getting in scoring range. So Wolves defense is going to have to tighten up here.
First down, Atoka. First and 10 for the Wolves, 27.
Another I formation look. This time the handoff goes to the the fullback. Again, we got to can't get that kid get that much on a little dive play.
78. It was 78. Colton Rawls on that tackle. And Colton put him on the ground, but not before
Kinda
he picked
spun
up.
him a little bit.
He spun him the other way. Drive him back. Don't let him force you the other direction.
So 7 yards on that first down run. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line. Handoff goes back to the fullback. This time he backed himself up and actually lost yardage.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see right there. That was played very well by the defense.
Okay, you guys might watch this because, it looked weird to me. You see where the coach is right now?
Yeah.
He was out there during
the play.
During the play.
Like a scrimmage.
Yeah, no, he still is out on the field.
Yeah, and so I'm anxious to see if the referees
I don't
start
know
to
if they're
say
going to make
anything.
him, but he is literally.
He was almost at the numbers.
He is
during
2
that last
yards
play.
on the field right now. So, I formation look. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Pass intended for 10. Who's going to catch the ball? Oh, and he still bounces off that initial tackle.
That's that hit and no wrap up. That's not going to work.
Nope. So again, just short of the goal line there for Atoka. Ball's going to be spotted at the 4-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal. I don't know how. Again, this is just me talking here, but I don't know how you let that coach stand on the field every play. I mean, he's not even close to the sideline.
No, he missed almost at the numbers, which is. And
he's 3 yards from the 3 yards into the field. Okay, 11's going to get the ball there. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line again. Pick up there's a late flag, which I don't know if there's some chippiness going on there. There's, let's see who that is
he's
on.
looking for a number, so.
Yeah, and he looks like he is. It looks like it's going to be a Wolves defender. So let's see what we got here. Personal foul on the defense. Yep. Again, we got to cut that stuff out.
Yeah, that's some of those mental things that you just can't let happen.
You just got done making a good stop on the goal line, short of the goal line. Now you're going to give them half the distance to the goal, make it a shorter possible touchdown run here. Again, 2nd and 4. I formation look again. Handoff goes to the fullback, number 20.
That's touchdown.
Touchdown, just like that.
So Davis does have a 5-minute drive down the field. Unfortunately, Atoka comes right back in 2 minutes and puts, another touchdown on the board.
2 minutes and about 55 yards and about 5 plays.
Yeah.
Again, too easy on the defense that time.
You just can't. You can't let people bounce off of you like that. Saw it a couple of times in that drive.
Extra point is up, and let's see. That was. It is
good.
good. I couldn't tell that one.
See.
That one did not. I thought for a minute there it might have went over the top. But so again, 7-7, 3:06 to go in the first quarter. Tie ball game. So 4-yard touchdown run by number 20, I believe, for Hugo or Atoka. There we go. There's number, what, 3?
Yeah,
3 or 4?
Yep.
There we go. And we do not have a roster for Atoka, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to announce names for them. So let's see what we can do offensively now.
So, Brad, I do have to apologize. I did have it wrong. It is Lindsay and Community Christian playing tonight.
Okay, that's what I was thinking I saw. But
and Frederick is playing Crooked Oak. And Lindsay right now at home up 12-7 against Community Christian.
Which we had talked about, if Davis is to end up winning the district, which is what, I think most of us, barring unforeseen circumstances, feel like could still happen.
We get ready for a King Surveying kickoff.
We would more than likely play the one of 3 teams, which would be Frederick, Community Christian, or Lindsay.
Yep. It looks like, that Lindsay's CCS game could be really important into that. Frederick's not a bad team, so.
Community Christian, the ball is on the ground. We attempted a fair catch that. Kind of went through our hands there. Davis does recover.
It didn't look that way at first.
No, it did not.
Well, I think it kind of bounced, and whoever the second guy was to try to bounce on him, it squeezed away from him.
I think that was Jackson Bonner who recovered.
He was able to pull the ball back in. So
again, scary play there. Fortunately, it ends up going okay for the Wolves. So, again, we talked about CCS is the team, unfortunately, that has ended the Davis season in the playoffs the last 2 years. So
it's looking like we might get a shot to avenge some of that.
Wishbone look this time. Handoff goes to the fullback. This time fullback is number 24, Lane Rawls in there. Brendan Rawls is going to run in now and kind of give him a break for a second.
I don't know if you saw brother as he was subbing in for him. Older brother gave a little message to little brother.
Did he?
As he came in, he made sure he was facing the opposite direction from the team as well. So.
Yeah, there you go. Another traditional Wishbone look. Parker under center. Parker's going to keep this time. He's out in the open field. It's going to be brought down at about after a gain of about 15 yards there. Nice run that time by Parker. They really keyed on the fullback, which is kind of why we run that dive plays to set up everything else on the triple. 13 yards on that run. Bring up another 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Ball now on the Atoka side of the field at the 48-yard line. Another Wishbone look here. Parker hands off this time to the fullback. Not a lot there on that one. Number 30, Brendan Rawls there on the carry. pickup maybe of 1. No, more than that. Looks like they're going to give him
They're
about
gonna give him a
2.5,
yeah.
maybe.
We'll round up and give him 3.
I like it.
Yep.
As long as when we're getting close to that first down, we can round up as well.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line for the Wolves.
2nd and 7 for the 45.
Okay, Wolves now in the flex bone look. Quarterback in the shotgun here. Tyson Moss pretends to go into motion. Looks like they got him to jump there.
They got to call offsides there. I was anxious to see exactly whether he was going to call a false start. Or
yeah, I couldn't tell
either.
either.
There was a couple of red helmets just slightly
kind of moved.
Yep.
But good news is they are going to call it on the Wolves, so that's going to bring the ball down to the 40-yard line. So going to bring up a 2nd and 2.
Remain 2nd down.
Again, minute 14 to go here in the first quarter, 7-7 ball game.
2nd and 2 for the Atoka 40.
Traditional wishbone look here. Tight end and receiver to the same side. Pitch out on the edge goes to Tyson Moss. Tyson's going to be upended after a short gain there, gain of about 1 on that play.
I don't know that they're really going to give him any.
I don't
They
think.
might
I think
not.
he got to the stick, and that was about it.
Yeah, they're going.
Little option play there. Yep, gave him basically back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah.
I thought he came down past the stick.
It did look like it from where he landed. It looked like it was further than that, but.
So they'll bring up a 3rd and 2 from the 40-yard line.
Coach Owens out to give his quarterback some advice as this play call comes in.
Brendan Rawls
He's
with
gonna
the
pick up.
he's going to pick up the first down, and they're still, again, kind of fighting for the ball there. But not before the Wolves pick up another first down. Ball now spotted at the 35-yard line. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after 1, 7-7 ball game. Davis and Atoka in a tight game currently.
Shout out Earl Kennedy watching from Meade, Oklahoma. As we'll get ready, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just a second for the second quarter.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry. Watch repair.
All right, start of the second quarter, 7-7 ball game. Wolves at the Atoka 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Parker's handoff goes to Tyson Moss. Moss with a nice little lane there. He's going to get down to about the 26-yard line on that run. Gain of about 10. See where they spot him. Gain of about 9. They're going to bring it up a 2nd and 1.
This is where that rounding up would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been good there.
Yep.
Nope, we got a officials timeout here.
Looks like they're going to measure.
Yep. Like I said, it was pretty close to the spot, so close to the marker. Let's see what we get here. I think it's going to be a little bit short, but we'll see here. Let's see. It's going to bring up a third down and about a foot. Or second down and about a foot. How about that? I'm trying to throw one of our downs away.
You're trying to take one of our downs away there.
Sorry, man. Bring up a 2nd and 1. Ball is at the, looks like about the 26-yard line. Just past the 26. Super quiet crowd tonight.
Yeah,
it
is.
What's been a good game.
I don't know really what's wrong with everybody, to be honest, but that's okay.
Handoff's going to go this time out on the edge. Parker's got some room to run.
Go, Jake.
Going to pick up the first down. Again, guy kind of hopped on late there. Parker
They're not
looks like
calling
he's
that
okay,
it's
but
been happening all night so far.
And you could tell Coach Parker's down there in the ear of the referee.
Well, because not only is he his coach, but he's also his dad.
Yeah, but he might let people hit a little harder on his own kid, if we're being honest. But,
yeah, that's probably true.
But I think no matter who it is down there, Coach Parker's going to be down there, giving them an earful for letting them take those late hits on our boys.
So Wolves, for the second time in the Atoka red zone. Okay, we've got a timeout by the Wolves. This is Alani Tepechi at Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
Look at you. You're knocking that out of the park now,
Dude,
Brad.
I'm getting to be a seasoned veteran anymore.
Yeah, it's
almost
good.
like this is my first time ever doing it.
Seems that way.
You officially can't take any more time off.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But again, Boyd, please dial.
Yeah, please come back. We miss you.
His job might have something to say about that, but we don't care.
I mean, what's employment, right?
Yeah, who really needs that? Yeah. So, see if I can check some scores here for a second. Get some games loaded up from 2A. Frederick on the road at Crooked Oak, up 28-0. Again, that plays into our district
tie scenarios if we when we make the playoffs here.
Yep. Lindsay at home, up 12-7 at halftime. As we get ready for this next down, first down and 10.
Marlowe beating Sulphur 21-10 in the second quarter. Wishbone look this time. Parker's going to hand off to 14, Tyson Moss. Going to be a pickup of a couple there.
In district game, Colgate on the road at Tisch, up 8-0. Colgate only 1-8 on the season, so going into Tisch and looking to get their second win of the season.
We've got Colgate coming up also. Yep. That's next week, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Now here's one in second quarter, and as of right now on my app here. It shows 0-0 Holdenville at Kingston.
I think that's a heck of a game. That's one I'm be
that
interested.
That ought to be a good ball game.
2nd and 8 for the Wolves. Quarterback's going to get out
Jake.
on the edge. If he can make that first guy miss, he's got some room to run. He's going to get in the end zone. Parker with the touchdown run from the 17
I like
yard.
the stutter step before you get in. Let the guy go by and step in.
Yeah, that was a great job by Jake. And really that number 11 who has a lot of speed on them, but not when you're standing still. And Jake was already in motion and able to turn on the jets to get that edge and get in for the 6.
Wynnewood trailing Ringling 14-12 now.
That game is tighter than it should be, to be honest.
I would expect Ringling to come out of there with a win, but, Wynnewood keeping it close.
So Pullen's extra point attempt. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. Just like that. 10-10 to go in the second quarter. Wolves now leading 14-7. Another nice, long, time-consuming drive there by the Wolves.
Yeah, eating that time up. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Atoka defense on the field as long as they can.
speaking of Atoka on the field.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, man.
Hey, the good news is it's not just one coach now. You got about 4 out there right now.
I've just and I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to dog their coaches or anything like that.
No,
I've just never
not
seen,
at all. I've
never seen anything
I've never
like
seen
it.
them. Not only have I not ever seen anything like it, I've never seen an official let it happen.
Yeah. So which is I'm just kind of baffled by it, really.
Nope, he is talking to him right now. So let's see if he's gonna.
No, he proceeds to walk further out of the field after he walks away from him. Wow.
Let's see if he makes him go to the sideline.
So as we get ready for a King surveying kickoff.
I mean, he's out on the field on the kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, now he's not as far as he has been.
No, but still, if he's impeding the play or if it's ran to his side.
Now he is.
Yeah,
I mean, he's halfway to the numbers now. And that's where he spent most of the game.
Yep.
But
there we go. Now he's backing off onto the sideline, or close. I still don't think he's on the sideline. So Pullen's kick here is going to kick it deep.
Looks like that one's going to go
out of bounds at
off
about
his foot a little bit.
Yep. So Atoka's third offensive possession of the game.
I want to go back to that first series. You know, that's kind of what I want to see.
I liked it better than I liked the second one.
Absolutely. I saw some pretty good tackling that first series. Defensive line kind of had their way, you know, and 3 and out. Second series, Atoka 5 plays right down the field in 2 minutes, able to score. So I want to go back to that clean tackling in the first series.
So Atoka now on the will start this series at their own 35-yard line. Again, heavy look this time, I formation, 2 tight end look for Atoka. Quick pitch out on the edge to number 11. He's met in the backfield. Nice tackle that time. That was by number, let's see who comes up, 30. Brendan Rawls there. He's going to drop him for a loss. So, I mean, look at it. The coach is literally meeting with his offensive players on the field.
But he didn't move there.
No.
I mean, he was waiting there after the play was over. He was already there.
Yep.
And again, I'm not trying to dog any coach by any means.
He was further on the field than the line judge was a few minutes ago.
I've not ever seen a judge not a line judge or side judge not make a guy get back.
Another I formation. Quarterback's going to look to throw the ball. It's a look to throw that slant pass again. I think the receiver there kind of did a little acting job. He kind of got hit as he went by and just kind of did the old shot by a cannon and fell down.
That was a classic NBA flop, if you ask me. It's
going to bring up a 3rd and 12 now for Atoka at their own 33-yard line after that incomplete pass. They went to those slants a couple times in that one-on-one coverage. This time it looks like they're going to come out with a trips formation to the far side of the field. Quarterback's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to that same side, the 3-receiver side. He's got a guy wide open downfield. Again, he got lost in coverage there.
Yeah,
There's nobody around him. He just got past the sticks and then went out of bounds. But
I think both of our deep guys went with their deep receiver, and he just kind of sat in right behind the linebackers and was able to catch a pass for that first down.
1st and 10. And I don't mind a completion, but I don't like completions where we have nobody in the vicinity of the receiver.
If he's not so close to the sideline, he picks up another 10, 12 yards pretty easily.
So 1 receiver to each side, I formation this time for Atoka. Atoka's going to hand off number 11. He's got a little room to run again. Nice cutback by that young man. Makes the first guy miss. Still on his feet.
Hang on.
You're brought down at about the 37-yard line.
Tackle by Mason Tomlinson at 56.
It was a good job by Dakota to force him back inside because definitely don't want to give that kid the edge.
No. He can go. So, again, 18 yards on that run, and Atoka is in. They're moving the ball again here. 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats.
who are not from Hugo.
They are not from Hugo. Handoff goes to number 11. That time, good job just kind of holding on. 24 lane Rawls there. Kind of got drugged for a little bit. That
by the time they finish the game, that jersey's going to be a dress on that kid because that's about how they're hanging on to him.
Gain them about 6 on that first down run. Well, they're going to say 4, so maybe I'm off 2 yards there.
Well,
it happens. 33 ball at the 33-yard line. Again, Atoka threatening again on this drive. And just like that, the Wolves did not like something that they saw defensively. They called timeout real quick, an alignment type position here. So that's a Lonnie Tepechi at Pebbles Real Estate timeout for the Wolves.
Coach Parker wasn't had real thrilled with the formation for whatever reason. I heard a couple of guys up here even mention, some players that typically we see with their hand in the dirt weren't lined up there. So I don't really know what was different than our normal setup, but Coach Parker visibly not happy with it and calls the timeout to make that change. I believe that's our second timeout of the first half, one offensively, one defensively. That timeouts could, not so much this half, but you get into that third and fourth quarter, those timeouts are valuable things.
Very much so.
In this type of a game. So definitely we'll have to keep a watch on that.
So 2nd and 6 for the Wampus Cats. Again, ball at the 33-yard line.
Shout out to Mr. Mapes down there calling the game for the fans here.
Dr. Mapes.
Dr. Mapes.
Dr. Mapes calling the game for the fans in attendance here.
Quick handoff that time to the fullback is going to pick up a couple yards. I think it's going to be short of the first down. But
yeah, he only got to about the 30-yard line.
He didn't get much. They tried that little pop play that we like to run.
Right here, I would imagine Atoka's probably in 4-down territory.
Yep.
On this end of the field. But nonetheless, still a big third down play.
3rd and 3 at the 30-yard line for the Wolves, or for Atoka against the Wolves. Again, 2 tight end look this time. Trying to get the hard count on the Wolves.
Atoka calling timeout, and that's the Wolves prepared for it, as they should be.
Yep.
Because Lord knows that is a play.
We do it to everybody else
all the time.
Yep.
that we do. So we were in the right headspace looking out for that one coming.
So 7:18 to go in the second quarter. Wolves leading 14-7. Now, one thing we should talk about real quick, Bobby, is a lot going on in Davis tomorrow. So if
there is a lot going on tomorrow. The Davis Boo Crew is hosting their Halloween Carnival and Parade. Parade starts at 4 p.m., and the carnival will be in Fullerton Park
right after the parade.
After that. So be sure and go check out all the amazing people who take their time out of their day to make the Halloween a good time for all the kids.
Lots of food, booths.
Car smashing.
My favorite, which is the bingo.
Yep. The cakewalk is always a huge deal at the carnival.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a few fights break out over some cakes before.
Yeah. As it should be.
Only slightly kidding.
Okay, 3rd and 3 here for Atoka. See if we can get some pressure up front here. We've got a couple big guys in there in the middle of the field here trying to kind of match up. Handoff goes to the fullback.
I don't think he's going to get there.
I don't think he got back to it. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. They marked him past that. But
they're going to give him
man, I think that was a generous spot. I don't think he got as far as he did. But
no.
Anyway, it works. It's going to be a 4th down.
Oh, it looked like they were going to give it to him.
It's close, but I think it's going to be a 4th.
They're going to mark him a couple feet short.
Yeah, I don't think he got to where he got, but maybe he did with, there's some forward momentum there.
Yeah, big 4th down either way coming up.
4th and about a foot here.
Yeah, the length of a football. I would imagine you see that quarterback just kind of fall forward. So we're going to have to get a big push up front right here.
Yep, ball at the 28-yard line. 2 tight end look again. Handoff goes to the fullback this time. He's going to pick up a
got
first
it that
down.
time. Well, he was
Number
tearing through there,
24,
too.
Lane Rawls there in on the tackle.
56, Mason Tomlinson going to go in for Colton Rawls. Davis trying to switch those big guys up front because if you look across the way, those are some big guys on the front for Atoka.
Yep.
Trying to keep our guys fresh and able to stay in the game.
Continue to control the line of scrimmage as much as we can here. Quarterback rolls back. He's looking to throw the ball downfield.
Turn, Dakota.
Oh, nice
Good
job
play,
that time by Dakota. I'll tell you what, Dakota actually had good positioning. The receiver is the one that was actually doing a lot of hand fighting going down the field there.
But it's always that second guy, and if you don't turn your head and right there at the right time, Dakota Carter turns
played
his head
very
around.
well that time by Atoka, or I almost said Atoka. I meant by Dakota.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Atoka.
Yeah.
Or Hugo.
Hugo.
I'm just going to take y'all's word for it.
Yeah, there we go.
You know.
Yeah.
Good job.
I need to get you a little bench where you can kind of poke your head out there.
Yep.
Handoff's going to go to 11 this time again.
Get him, wrap him up.
There we go. Played pretty well by the defense that time. Tyson Moss in on the tackle. Line kind of really never kind of let him get going that time. Blew it up at the end.
He's a big boy.
He is a big kid. Gain of 3 is going to bring up another 2nd and 7. Actually, it's showing 3rd and 7.
This is oh yeah, this is third down.
It is third down.
It is third down.
Again, good opportunity here for the defense if we can get a couple stops here, get off the field. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Looks like they were going to go a slant and go.
Turn, Dakota.
Touchdown right there.
Well, that was a tough catch.
That was a tough catch. And, again, I don't think it was played poorly by the defensive back. He just kind of turned the wrong way at the end there, and it had just enough room to come down with the ball. So
it almost looked like he jumped past the ball.
Yeah, he
did. Their
did.
receiver basically stopped dead in his tracks and was able to make that catch.
So touchdown on that 21-yard pass on 3rd and 7 is going to they're going to try for the extra point here to tie this game up. So Atoka's extra point. I'll tell you what, the kick is down. That's going to be no good. Again, bad snap.
Soccer, that would have been awesome.
Bad snap. The Wolves are able to get enough pressure in there that he's never really able to get that kickoff. It's now 14-13 with 5:35 to go in the first half.
Now, if I can find some silver line,
he would have scored on the Manchester United with that kick.
Yeah, he would have. The clock is in our favor. We get the ball 5 minutes to go. That's our wheelhouse. Eat a lot of that clock up. And we do get the ball to
Coming
start
out
the
of
second half.
Yep.
So right here is our chance to really kind of, obviously not close the door on any ball game, but put the advantage to our side if we can eat up a lot of this clock and then punch one in before we get the ball.
I was going to say, we need points before we go the second half.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I think so. But if we are able to eat up a bunch of this clock and punch one in, definitely the advantage swings to our side.
So good opportunity right here. If we can get a good return, that's really going to set that up. So the return is what's really important here on this kickoff.
We get ready for the King surveying kickoff.
Dakota Carter, the deep guy for the Wolves. I'd like to see Dakota get this and see what he can do with it. Deep directional kick here is going to be caught by Brendan Rawls. Rawls at the 30, gets to the 35.
Go,
He's still got his
go,
feet.
Brendan.
He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35. Gets down to the 25-yard line.
You wanted a good return.
That was
there you go.
And you talk about Dakota Carter. He's not the one that returned it, but he got right up there with Brendan and blocked all the way down. So
follow me, sir.
Yes.
So, again, and Brendan looked like he was going to get minimal yardage there and just kind of, pinballed off that first defender and then kind of looked up, kind of surprised to find he really had some room to run.
So, yeah. Dakota playing the unnecessary roughness role. For those of you my age to remember that movie. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
5:23 to go. Wolves at the Atoka 25-yard line after that return.
He will not touch you.
Luke Linville there, again, kind of tried to kick it back outside. I think his first decision, which was to cut up, was probably the right one there.
Yeah, I think he second-guessed himself there, tried to make another move, and unfortunately it didn't go the right way.
It's going to be no gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. Like my coach one time told me, put your foot in the dirt and get upfield.
Yep.
When you got the opportunity.
Absolutely. Even if it's just for a couple, that's better than losing yards.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Pass attempt is intended for number 12.
Yes!
And just like that, another touchdown. Jared, he's going to have a smile on his face the rest of tonight.
Hero.
Trey Melton with a touchdown pass from Jake Parker. Just like that, 25-yard touchdown pitch and catch from
I will give
Jake
a shout
Parker
out
to Drew Melton.
My brother-in-law, who is actually here tonight, not watching. He's actually listening to us, though.
Oh, that's funny.
But he's sitting down there. He likes it when we throw the ball, and he likes it when I gripe about it.
Boyd still says no.
Yeah, it does.
So Pullen's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Just like that, it is now 21-13 with 4:36 to go in the first half.
That was a good pass by Jake.
It was.
It's a really good pass.
So the only thing maybe that we probably didn't want to happen in that is there's a lot of clock left. We didn't take much off there.
There is.
Well, negative Nancy, it will be okay. Jeez, let me have it one time.
Hey, so maybe what that means is maybe that means we can get a 3 and out and get the ball back with about 3 minutes
and
left.
Another pass would be real cool. I would take it.
So I did get an updated score from the Holdenville at Kingston. Holdenville now up 14-7 in the second quarter.
I think that's going to be, again, I think those two teams are very evenly matched. So, again, the district as a whole, there's not a lot of separation. And 1 through 4, all those teams are pretty close.
Frontwood fans, let's have a drawing very quickly. 752-4849. 752-4849.
So 4:36 to go in the first half. Wolves now leading 21-13 after the 25-yard touchdown pass from Jake Parker to Trey Melton.
We get ready for the King surveying kickoff by Levi Pullen.
Number 1, there. And number 10, Jackson. Kick it off. Number 13, Levi Pullen.
Another deep directional kick. This time they went to that opposite side of the field, and there was nobody around. Atoka is lucky to get that ball back.
Yeah, I don't think anybody just realized that there was nobody over there to catch the ball.
Well, that's so formationally they've lined up like that on every kickoff. So that is open if they're not going to spread out their receiving team.
Well, their coach is over there.
Yeah, the coach. Well, he could have fair caught it.
But
probably what they were going for.
Man, it just blows my mind, guys. I'm not gonna that's crazy.
He almost was on the same side as the defense there for a little bit. I was like, I don't think you can do that. You better at least get on the opposite side. So Atoka with a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Handoff's going to go to 11. He's going to be met in the backfield. There we go. We got a flag here. I think that's going to be a face mask.
Be a face mask.
Number 11, heel on the carry. Flag down on the play.
So nice job by defense, but I think it's going to be a face mask. So I think that one is probably
good job by Ty to get in there and make that play. Unfortunately, just got his hand a little too far around there and got the face mask.
What's that? This is the second quarter. Ringling at 20, Wynnewood 18 in the second quarter right now.
That's a good one. So face mask is
go Wynnewood. Yeah, I mean that's.
Okay, face mask is an obvious thing to call.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not agree with the personal foul face mask.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean,
I could see an incidental.
That's more of a like a college professional call.
Yeah. I think that's an inadvertent face mask, but you know what? This is why they get paid the big bucks.
So Atoka now at the Davis 48-yard line after that penalty, 1st and 10.
Oh,
got some room out in the open field. Ooh,
there we go.
He did take a hit at the end.
That's Trey Melton and looks like, is that Ty?
So again, another
it looked
first
like,
down
Ty
for
Barnett
Atoka.
Trey
on
Melton
that hit.
and Ty Barnett in on the hit.
And it wasn't a tackle. It was a hit.
Yeah,
that was a
he
hit.
waxed him.
First and 10 for Atoka at the 40-yard line now. Again, there hadn't been much time taken off this clock.
No, definitely not.
Still just right at 4 minutes to go in the first half. 21-13, Wolves leading. One this time is going to get the ball, and again, he's hit almost immediately.
Number 24, Lane Rawls.
Pulled like a Goldberg spear. Put him right in the backfield.
55.
Boy, they gave that
Colton
guy
Horton.
They gave that guy a nice spot. I did not think he picked up 2 yards on that. I thought he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, but
Scooter Horton on the tackle.
Scooter Horton.
Hey, look, it's Wolves alumni Gavin Moore.
Gavin Moore.
There we go.
Hey, Gavin Moore.
He's waving. He's waving to you guys at home.
Central
if you didn't see
University
it.
pitcher Gavin Moore.
That's right. Second aid for Atoka at the 38-yard line. Quarterback drops back pass. Another slant play this time.
I thought Dakota
it's completed.
was
It's going to come down as a first down.
I thought he was going to pop him enough to make that come loose. So
they did fall down enough to pick up the first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 29-yard line now. Atoka first and 10. I didn't think it was played poorly there by Dakota. I thought it was played pretty well.
Again, it goes back to that. Just want to rather see him wrap up and hold on.
Well, he tried to play the ball, which is kind of what you want when it's in the air, but sometimes it gives the receiver a little extra room to run.
Yep.
They're going back to it. This time it's a pump and go. Going back to it. This time it's a
quarterback just overthrew that one.
Oh, and then we have one.
They ought to call that on number 10.
Boy. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Yeah, he launched Trey Melton into the end zone.
Plays over, and he just shoved Trey right over.
Again, going to have to take y'all's word for it on this one.
If you would like to donate to the We Need a Window on this side of the press box so Bobby can see.
That's right. Ball at the 30-yard line, second and 10. Handoff goes back to number 1 here. Again, nowhere to go on that one.
They're going to give him about a yard, but not much.
It's a generous yard.
It is.
A pity yard. Yeah, that's a pack of wolves moment, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Number everybody.
3rd and 9 now for Atoka. Wolves trying to, this clock has been it's been clipping while they've been we've been playing some defense now. About 2 minutes to go, a little under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Let's see if the defense can kind of close them out here. 3rd and 9. Obviously, Atoka is going to go on 4th down if they're unable to pick up the first down here. Quick pitch out on the edge. Oh, he's got some room to run.
Well, he got a lot of it.
I'll tell you what, we've got a flag. He's going to score, but it's going to come back.
It's going to
hold.
I mean, there was a huge lane there, and that makes sense why there was, because somebody's getting
Typically,
mugged.
when you see that big of a lane, there's usually always the ability to toss that flag out there. Their referee obviously saw that one, makes a chunk, so that one will be coming back.
I think the coach over there for Atoka is like, I had a better view of that than you did to the officials right now. I was right here.
Yeah, I was closer than you were.
It's like maybe I should make that call.
I was waiting on him to get there.
Hey, the good news is that he should get the plays in quick because he's already 4 yards onto the field.
Well, I mean, earlier I thought he was standing next to Coach Parker, so.
Look, he is making his way to the sideline.
I've just never seen anything like it, guys. I mean, it's.
It looks like a scrimmage, like when the coaches are just following the teams.
Yeah, man.
So 3rd and 20 now for Atoka at the 36-yard line. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass again. Ball's intended downfield. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what.
That's good coverage. Good coverage. He wants the flag. He won't get it.
And I'll tell you what, really, that receiver just dropped the ball.
Yeah. I mean, it hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, that should have been a catch. But The receiver is indicating he thought he was interfered with, but man, I didn't see that. But again, that's a catchable ball. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 16 now. We have a timeout by Atoka.
Lonnie Tepechi, Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go in before halftime. Wolves leading 21-13.
I would imagine, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a second.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
So we're back. Here we go. 4th and 16 for Atoka, trying to add some points to the scoreboard here. Davis leading 21-13, but Atoka at the Davis 36-yard line, facing a 4th and long. Okay, here we go. We got a couple vertical routes, and again, that ball is intended downfield.
There we go.
Nice job by the defense there.
That was good.
The receiver was open there for a few minutes,
good play.
but
that's
makes contact, knocked the ball away from him.
That's one of the first things you're taught when you're playing defense. Obviously, I didn't play much defensive back. But they don't, so, I'm just saying. The one time I ever got to run pass coverage, like if it touches their fingertips, knock them out.
There you go.
And I did that, so that was cool.
They're like, why is the defensive lineman or offensive lineman, why is he down the field with us?
So it involves
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 5-man football.
Hey,
there you go.
Hey, we had to play 6-man in Texas, and that was nuts.
So here we go, 1:24 to go. Wolves in the flex bone look here. Little reverse here to Trey Mountain. He's got some room to run. He's at the 40, 45, 50. Back at the 45. Nice job that time.
I like the cutback move, but at the same time, you got a minute 15. Go ahead, man, take it out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah. Kind of remind me a little bit of the replacements.
Yes.
With John Favreau, where he gets tackled by his own player.
So here we go. A little over a minute to go. Wolves in the wishbone look this time. Kenoff is going to go to Brendan Rawls. Short gain. Boy, I would have liked to. I'm not a fan of that call, unfortunately. But I want to push. I want to push to the edges on that one, where you can get out of bounds, stop that clock. Let's go. Got not quite a minute to go here. Got the ball at about the 40-yard line. Quarterback's going to keep out on the edge. Here's what I'm talking about. Steps out of bounds. That's what I like right there.
Pick up the first down. Get out of bounds.
See what then give yourself a shot.
Trying to see where they're marking him. They're making it look like it's not even going to pick up a first down.
Gain of 6 on that play. Let's see.
Oh,
there it is.
This
now
side, he's going to mark that for a first down. So
it's timeout, Wolves.
Lonnie Tepechi at Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
Did we take it?
Yeah, we just took a timeout.
I don't think anybody called the timeout. I think they were trying to move the sticks.
Oh, they signaled it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and then
but see, they're telling them all to come back onto the field.
Okay.
I don't think.
Okay, so the official just pointed at himself and said it's an official timeout. So again, I think it was just to move the sticks, which again both teams are going to take advantage of that and kind of get together as an offense and a defense.
And again, the Atoka coach, man, he was 3 yards past the numbers that time. He's visibly upset.
Here we go. The officials are meeting right now. Let's see if
I don't really know what's.
Quarterback's going to draw back to pass. Pass is intended downfield.
Oh!
Caught by Trey Melton.
What a catch! Trey Melton
Atta
going up
baby,
over
Trey.
him.
Oh, between two defenders there,
Yeah.
comes down with the ball.
They're going to spike it right here. I see
So
all
29
coaches.
seconds to go before halftime. Wolves at the okay, so ball is at the 10-yard line.
They're going to have it. You see Coach Parker trying to tell Jake, hey, don't stand up and throw that ball down.
Yeah.
Man.
Just literally get on your get low to the ground,
just
kind
throw
of
it
drop
down.
it.
Yeah.
So it's obvious what you were doing.
Yeah, because that's one of those weird football rules that could be definitively seen a bunch of different ways.
Yep. So 24 seconds to go before halftime. Wolves trying to put something together here. Started this drive with about 2 minutes, well, under 2 minutes. Here we go. Quarterback's going to roll out, looking to throw the ball.
Short.
Oh, tell you what, that was dangerous. Dangerous
Oh,
play
they're
right
going to
there.
they're going to call offensive pass interference. They're going to say he shoved him in the back.
Even though he was in the process of making the catch, had his hands on it.
So it's going to move him back, and that is going to be a costly penalty. It's going to go from the 10 to the 25 if that's what we got here.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
So again, I think Parker would like to have that one back. That's not one you can get away with. He's lucky that was not picked off there.
Offensive pass interference.
Do it again.
Let's see what we got.
If you're going to do it again, I want to see some more air under the ball. Towards the corner of the end zone.
Get it where your guy is the only one that has a chance to come down with it.
I want the polecat catching this one at the pylon in the back corner.
I think that's who that one was intended to, too, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
Or intended for, I should say.
Oh, man. What if Davis set up in trips? I would eat my hat.
So a little option play out on the edge. Going to go to Luke Linville. Linville gets out of bounds again.
Going to pick up maybe 2.
Not enough there. And 6 seconds ran off the clock, so 12 seconds to go. Again, we talked about those timeouts earlier in the half. I sure would like to have them right about now.
But, we were talking about how we wanted Davis to, eat the rest of that 5 minutes up. We scored really quickly. Not exactly what we wanted to do, but we did what we needed to do defensively.
Yep.
And now here we are with a chance to go 2 scores, up 2 scores before half, and still get the ball back for halftime. So, great situation for the Wolves, but they got to make it count right here.
So this is going to be a 3rd and long here. Another reverse pass this time. I'll tell you what, he's going to have to. Oh, he's just going to have to get rid of the ball. He's got a little room to run. I don't know if
I don't think he got it out in time.
I think the clock ran. It's either going to be 1 second left on the clock or the clock expired. Let's see what we got here.
Atoka real quick to head off to the.
Yeah, and that's going to be halftime.
That's half.
So Wolves leading 21-13 at halftime.
Not a bad play call. I'm okay with it.
So it was an intended reverse pass, but the guy was covered, so he actually just had to improvise and go back across the field. Melton did a good job of picking up what he could there.
Yeah, just unfortunately not able to punch it in. We do have a chance. We do get the ball coming out of half, so we could try to put up 2 scores. In this ball game, which could be huge based on how this game has gone thus far. So definitely need to see some better tackling in the second half, but we are gonna take a quick break. We're gonna actually keep the camera on the band and keep a mic hot so everybody can hear the band. Shout out to the Flag Corps band and Flag Corps. Band actually went and competed at regionals last week. Got 2s. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. 2s for the band this year. Great job, Mr. Blade Bigler, on his first year with band at the regionals. But the Flag Corps earning 1s going to state next week. Great job, girls. Winning the day when they had the chance. So we're going to leave the camera on them so you guys can catch their Pride of Arbuckle show, and then we'll be back in the second half.
Pride of the Arbuckle, the Davis High School featuring Blue Flag. Under the direction of band director Blade Bigler, assisted by flag coach Heather Rogers and Captain Evelyn Davis. The Pride would like to entertain you with our 2022 halftime show, School of Rock, including We Will will rock you. Old time rock and roll and party rock and fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the band competed in one of the OSSAA regionals and earned an excellent rating. The flags also competed individually and earned a superior and will travel to Dakota to compete in the state superior contest. Flag corps members are Evelyn Davis, Kaylee Reed, Jason Keene, Paris O'Rourke, Shaylee Alexander, and Caitlin Torres was Flag Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, the boot right of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Wolves Band. Highschool Marching Wolves Band. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please direct your attention to the south end of Woodfield. As part of our Aware Night here at Woodfield, tonight's game, we will have a friendly competition.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I want to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
We are back.
We're back. There we go.
Well, 2 out of the 3 of us.
Yeah, probably the best 2. Just kidding. I don't even know where he's at. He can't even defend himself. This makes it even better.
He can't even defend himself up here.
Yeah.
It's definitely the prettiest 2.
Without a doubt.
You know, but, hey, that's okay. As we get ready for this second half of this ball game, Wolves up 21-13. Had a chance to go up, put 6 more on the board before half. Unfortunately, weren't able to do that. But right now, advantage us. We are up 8 points and get the ball back to start this half. So
let's talk about some district scores while we're killing some time here. So, hey, and look who's joining us. Well, it's Todd Barnett. It's almost the same thing. He's even getting on the headset.
Oh, he's putting on the headset.
Oh, man alive. Man, that's scary. So, in local district scores, we've got the 2 teams left to play, which are Colgate and Tishmingo. It looks like Colgate is winning 30-6.
I kind of expected that one.
Holdenville now leading Kingston at halftime, 22-7.
Okay, so Holdenville really putting their feet in the concrete there, second place in the division.
Marietta over Lexington, 8-0. And it looks like that's it for local scores here. I looked earlier, and it looked like looks like in Class A, the Wynnewood and Ringling game, the other one involving teams in our area, it looks like the score is now, let's see what it is. Score is now 27-18 in the third quarter, Ringling.
They're starting to pull away with that a little bit.
They are. 3A, Sulphur Marlowe.
Todd, he's going to double.
He's doing both. That's
double the work here. He's going to run the clock and keep his headset on.
That shows you how good Todd is.
He's very talented man over there.
He is very talented, without a doubt.
He's donning his Wolf Media shirt.
Quick question though is: have you ever heard Todd sing? Is the real question. If you really want to talk about his talent,
you're missing out.
He's got a silky smooth voice. If you haven't heard him before, he's an award-winning singer.
Yes, we did win the karaoke.
There you go. See, yep, he is an award-winning singer.
Shout out to Trey Phillips.
Where's he at?
He's in the stands.
I think we should go drag him up here, maybe put some hot mics on it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
King Survey and kickoff to start the second half right here.
So here we go. Atoka's going to kick the ball deep to the Wolves. It's going to be fielded by, it looks like dangerous play there. I don't know if I think Atoka may have recovered that.
They did.
They did.
I don't think that. I'm not sure who was there. One of our guys, I think, was Jackson Bonner trying to get to the ball, and it actually
took a weird bounce.
Took a weird bounce right behind the guy who was in front of him, who didn't even know it was there, and unfortunately gave just enough room for Atoka to jump on the ball. So
Atoka with the deep onside kick, and again, it wasn't an intentional onside kick. It's just they're able to come up with the ball.
That's one of those weird benefits to that directional kick that side. A lot of teams don't line up on that side very far, Atoka getting lucky and coming up
so
the wall.
Atoka is starting at the Davis 30-yard line with this possession. Again, Davis trying to get some momentum going here, but to start the second half, it's Atoka with the momentum. Quick pitch out on the edge this time. Going to be strung out. Oh, see if they're able to bring him down. Again, played pretty well by the defense there.
Yeah, not too bad.
They slow played him, made him run, east and west more than north and south. Picks up about 5 yards on that, which is a halfway decent run. I thought there for a minute he was going to be dropped for a loss. So.
I thought he only picked up 2 or 3, but I guess he did get a little further than we could tell up here.
Again, we're going to have to get a little fired up here in the second half. Again, it's a quiet game for a game that's pretty close right now. It's a one-score game.
We've talked about it. Not a bad crowd here tonight. Just everybody seems kind of quiet. Not a lot going on in the crowd. Would like to see more energy out of them. I know the boys, that would help the boys a lot. But
1st and 10 for Atoka now at the 19-yard line. 6 yards on that play.
I think he fell backwards for about 4 of those.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the Wolves' 19-yard line.
So defense, we need to tighten up here. It's going to drop back to pass. Flag is out. Ball is caught. Nice. Oh, no, it came
on the ground.
It's on the ground.
We're going to see what that flag is for.
Trying to see what they're going to. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to call.
They threw it early in the series, so
offsides. I think against Atoka.
Yep, illegal motion or illegal procedure against Atoka is going to bring them back a little bit.
But again, it definitely need to tighten up the coverage in the back. He was wide open.
He was open.
And he holds on to that ball. That's 6 points,
yep.
Aside from the penalty. But
1st and 15 now from the 25-yard line.
I'm like you, Bobby. I think that safety needs to break on that a lot quicker.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little slow reaction time over there. Formation look this time. Handoff goes to number 5 out on that edge again. Oh, he's got some room to run. He's going to pick up a first down. Tell you what, I don't.
Oh,
yeah, he's ball's in the end zone.
That way.
No, they're going to give him a touchdown.
Oh, he broke the plane.
Wow.
They're going to say he broke the plane before he fumbled.
Man, so he is able to score, but the ball comes out right by the goal line. I don't know. They're saying that he has broke the plane before the ball came loose. So
I don't know how the guy
the
guy in the middle of the field calls that when it was literally right in front of the side judge over there.
Wow.
So just like that, Atoka now to go for 2 to tie this game up.
Need to stop right here.
So Atoka in the Wildcat formation. Number 11 is just going to get the ball and going to fall straight forward. Let's see if they're going to.
I don't think he got it.
I think he's going to be short.
He's going to say no good.
No good.
Yep. So now with 10:32 to go in the third quarter, Wolves now leading 21-19. So here we go. Let's see if we can get something going after that.
Obviously, Atoka
not the start to the second half we wanted right there.
No, not at all. Again, they came up lucky with the loose ball on the kickoff, and then, a couple plays get down the field. Now, we can argue whether that was a fumble going into the end zone all night long or not, but bottom line is the ref says no, scoreboard says no. So now we just have to go field this kickoff and then, go play our ball, get back our heads back in the game, and go punch this next one in. We get ready for the King surveying kickoff right here. 10:32 to go into the third quarter.
Wolves cling to a 21-19 lead right now. Okay, so that last time, again, that kick kind of fell between two different lines of the return team and bounced into somebody from behind.
I see a couple different numbers out there in some of those spots, so we'll see how
Looks
this
like
goes.
maybe they've made a few changes after that, but. So deep kick this time is going to be fielded. This time it's going to be fielded by number 30, Brendan Rawls. Rawls makes the first guy.
Man.
Got him by the shoestrings.
The tackle by the shoelaces.
I lost who the ball carrier was there for a minute. I thought it was Dakota Carter down the field. So I was like, look, he's still going. Wait, no, he's not. He's blocking.
Yeah.
So Wolves' first possession after the onside kick there in the first half by Atoka. They're going to start at their own 31-yard line. We'll see. It looks like Atoka is overloading the line of scrimmage. Lane Rawls is going to have a first down and more.
Good, right.
Hey, let them overload it all day long. Lane's still going to be through that line before they even know what's going on.
They walked their safeties up and they left those two linebackers on an island there. And I'll tell you what, all it took was that kick out block, and he had a clean lane.
Yeah, Lane's too fast for you to suck your safeties up so far that by the time they realize what's going on, Lane's already by him, and he makes them pay for it right there.
16-yard run that time by Rawls. Again, they're going to do the same thing this time. They're not going to walk their safeties up, but they're going to overload that one side. Malachi White there as the tailback.
Good, strong run there.
Yep.
Man, they're kind of letting some pushing and shoving going on right now.
They are.
But
second and about 6 this time. Ball's going to be at the 48-yard line. They're the Atoka 48 now.
From the Atoka 49.
Handoff goes back to Rawls. This time not as much available. Tell you what, we're getting. So there's some animation going on in the crowd. Then you got some players taunting the crowd. It's like the official went and said something to the player.
Yeah, hey,
here comes the crowd.
If that's what it took to get the crowd in the game, let it happen.
Let it happen. Let's roll.
Yeah,
so
and get these crowd behind us, boys.
3rd and 4 now from the 45-yard line. Quarterback's going to keep. Oh, he's going to be stopped short. Tell you what, we're at a position that, I didn't say this earlier, but, even at 4th and 5, 4th and 6, I think I go for this.
Yeah.
That's probably not a bad call, Brad. I mean, I feel the same way you do.
We'll see where I got a feeling we're going to punt, but here comes the punt team. And again, it's a little more of a conservative call, but I want to try and get as much of the momentum back as I can.
I could see that call going either way. I'm not against going for it, but I understand the punt call too.
Yep.
Let's see if we can pin them deep here.
Okay, so that ball is going to go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, right around there. So Atoka will have a 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. So Wolves do a good job of flipping the field there. So 7:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wolves leading 21-19 in a close game. Atoka with the ball at their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Would be nice to get a 3 and out right here.
Sure
Absolutely.
Would. I don't know, but their coach is still middle of the field here.
Yeah, I mean, he's been there all game.
I'll tell you what, if he wants to make a play call from the sidelines, I'm okay, but 4 yards onto the field calling the play, again.
I just don't get it. I mean, you see Dakota out there, basically he was about 2 steps the other side of Dakota.
So how you stop that is literally Dakota goes and gets in the middle of that huddle because, again,
he's in his right to be out there.
Correct. Two receivers to the far side of the field. Another quick pitch out on the edge. 10 is just going to keep the ball there. Picks up a first down.
Looks like they're just going to kind of keep that Wildcat going. They're able to pick up 4 or 5 yards each time. So, but like you said, right now you can see he's less than just a couple yards away from Dakota. Dakota takes 2 steps forward. He's in his right to be right there.
Sure, he can literally go get in the middle of the huddle.
Yep.
To the 29.
Especially when he's calling plays from the Davis side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
the other side of the ball.
I don't understand it.
There you go.
Tell you what, I thought we were going to play that well, but he's able to kind of string that out, pick up the first down.
I do have to say that number 5 from Atoka does run the ball hard.
He does run the ball hard. He also has a wonderful Kentucky waterfall hanging out the back of that helmet. Gain of 13 on that run. Again, Atoka is moving the ball here. Wolves defense is going to have to tighten up. Ball now at the Atoka 42-yard line. Atoka's again going to line up in that nice catch that time. There is a flag. There's a hold back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to come back. So I'll tell you what, that unfortunately for that young man that's hurt on the other side, that was the one that was taunting the fans a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I couldn't see well enough to see what
I
exactly
didn't see what happened either. I think there are more than one flag, so one of them was back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know where the other one is at. Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
No.
Wow.
That went right the opposite of what I was thinking.
Wow.
Wow.
That
what about what? How did? So it couldn't have been a face mask because the first flag was thrown before the play was even dead.
Yeah.
And it was before the defender had even made contact with him.
Right.
It was back to the line of scrimmage, so that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't get that one.
Unless it was a face mask by one of the guys up front. Like a face mask of one of the offensive linemen.
I guess maybe, but that's something you never see get called.
No.
But
so 1st and 10 for Atoka at the 35-yard line, now on the Davis side of the field. And again, Atoka doing a good job of possessing the ball here and running clock.
Running clock. Just under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. They're kind of staying with that Wildcat offense.
Quarterback's just going to he's going to pick up what he can. Played that time right up front. Good job up front that time by the defense. Again, making that kid, punishing him when he's going to keep the ball like that, which is what we want to see. Again, trying to see some substitutions come in there, kind of keep those guys up front, kind of keep them fresh as much as you can. Again, you got another quarter and a half of the game here. So 2 yards on that carry. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line. Again, heavy look this time. 2 tight ends and then also a wing back here. Quarterback is going to keep the ball. Going to be hit, fall forward for a few yards there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and, not long, but 3rd and medium. 3rd and about 6. All at the 30-yard line. You got to think this is probably 4-down territory for Atoka where we're at.
I would think so. I just don't understand having 2 huddles on the field. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I keep going back to it.
Like I said, your coach can't huddle on the field without a timeout. You can't do that. I mean, your players can huddle on the field without the coach. Handoff this time goes to the fullback again. He's going to be stopped. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 3.
Played well there by the defense. It was a gap there, but got off the block.
Closed quickly.
Got off the block and made the tackle there. Brings up about a 4th and, man,
they're going to get, man alive. I did not think he picked up as much as he did, but they're going to say 4th and 1 or 4th and less than 1. So a little over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Wolves clinging to a 21-19 lead.
Todd, thanks for filling in, man.
Fullback's going to take the ball right there. Let's see what we got. I think it's going to be a first down.
Yeah.
Sorry for that family I don't usually see. So.
They do pick up the first down. Mr. Morris, you've missed quite a bit.
I've noticed.
Yeah,
I was watching down there on the fence, but
yeah, it got a little crazy there for a minute. Crowd did get into for a second. Unfortunately, under some
duress, right?
Duress.
Yeah.
But crowd a little bit louder, a little bit more lively right now. They need them right now, as the Wolves need a stop deep in their own territory.
Handoff goes to the fullback. This time played well up front. There's nothing on that play.
You know, Brad, every time we say nothing, I feel like we look up and they've given them 3 or 4 yards. But
looks like this one's going to be less than 1.
Okay.
I like this one.
We'll take it.
I just feel like every time we feel like they don't pick up anything, we see them move the stick about 5 yards.
So 2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line now. Handoff goes to the tailback around the end. There we go. That's what we want right there.
Hey,
played very well by the defense.
Push him out. We'll take it.
So Tyson Moss in on the play. Played very well that time by Tyson.
Yeah, good job by Tyson. If you can't get him, like you said, Mr. Morris, if you can't get him down, get him out.
Mm-hmm.
And you force him. He's got nowhere else to go but out of bounds. But
it works in sumo.
It
does work here.
It does.
3rd and 9 now for Atoka.
Now the quarterback actually back out there under center now.
Yep. Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to pass for 10. 10 just dropped the ball.
Skillets.
Yeah,
I'll
tell you what, he had some room too, and that was not a bad throw. Very catchable ball. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 9 now. Wolves made a couple substitutions there too. They brought in Trey Milton at the other safety position there to give some extra defensive backs this time.
It's like Rance Digby's out there now too.
He is. They've had a lot of those guys in the front and the linebacker spots switching in and out, trying to keep these guys fresh, as this game is still a very close game late in this third quarter.
So 4th and 9 here, big down. Wolves need to get off the field.
I look for him to go back to that number 10.
They are looking to throw the ball. They threw it right to the defender.
Yeah.
Luke Linville with the interception. Trying to get upfield. He's at the 20.
Luke.
He's going to go down there.
Hey, we'll take it. That's great.
Misread there completely.
I understand, this is a game, but that play, he rolled Luke up and tried rolling his leg over after the tackle was already made. That is a dirty play, and I'm not okay with that. Again, I understand we're a biased program, but I don't care who you are. If you're a Davis player doing that, I don't like it either. You cannot, as a referee, allow that stuff to go on.
So Wolves, after the interception, will take over at their own 23-yard line, or actually it looks like the 19-yard line. So
go, Jake.
Jake tried to get the edge there, unable to get the edge. So no gain there on first down. Minute 54 to go in the third quarter. Wolves leading 21-19.
you know, we've talked about it. Atoka has been close in just about every game they've played against the top teams in this district. And right here, they're sticking with it late in this ball game.
So 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. Made the wrong read there. He had a lane. He had to cut that one back inside, but we tried to get outside. Again, there's about four different defenders that are on the ground right now, though.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Coach's going to take about 5 more steps onto the field. Check out his player there.
And we are not laughing that the kids are hurt. We are laughing. I'm laughing
I
at the.
I'm
laughing at the
poor
coach.
timing of a remark by me. And I apologize.
We don't want any kids to get hurt ever.
Not at all. As he's up
for
walking
either
around
team.
now.
So here we go, 3rd and 10. Need to see some offense get going here.
Yeah, definitely don't want to give the ball back to them as their offense kind of right now has the momentum.
Their offense has been on the field a lot here in the 3rd quarter.
So Davis fans
now our fans are starting to let them have it.
Davis fans starting to kind of notice the same things that we have been all night long.
He is still at the numbers.
And he's been there most of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, very rarely getting further than that.
Oh, yeah.
Wolves in the flex bone this time. Parker under center. Handoff's going to go to 24 Lane Rawls. Just kind of able to.
He caught it right in the knee, too.
He did catch it. Tried to catch, took off balance there with the fullback dive. Again, picked up a couple, but not near enough. So it looks like this could be the punt team. Again, that should bring this third quarter to a close here.
They're going to have to punt it or call a timeout right here. There's just a couple seconds difference between the play clock and the time clock.
Lane Rawls' punt.
Good kick.
It's going to be fielded in the air at the 50. 10 there made the wrong call and actually went the wrong direction. He's going to be dropped after no gain there on the return. Dakota Carter there bringing down the punt returner. So Atoka will take over at the 45-yard line at their own 45. Again, good field position for Atoka. 9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Wolves leading 21-19. All right, so here we go. Defense has been on the field. A lot of plays here. So, high snap. Ball is on the ground. He's just going to fall on it.
Touch him.
So
Ty Barnett, just want him to know, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Just want to say hello. Shout out to the over 200 people we got watching with us now.
Nice. So that's going to bring the ball all the way back to what looks like about the 33. So loss of about 12 yards, 13 yards on that snap. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 23, it looks like.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of looking across the field, watching the chain gang, and like, where's he going? But I realize they're flipping the field now, so, you know.
It's okay, Bobby.
Yeah, it is. Mr. Bumgarner across the Davis maintenance man, does a lot of hard work at the school. He knows what he's doing.
That's right. You let him do his job.
I let him do his job. So,
very good job, Jeremy, out there.
like a boss.
Just like a boss. I mean, just.
So our chain crew, they've been doing these games for many years.
For as long as
as
long as I can remember coming, I remember seeing the Bumgarner brothers and a couple other guys out there. Nathan Rohde.
Some of the roadies, you bet, man.
Yeah, Nathan Rohde across the way. I'm not sure who the last is. Is that Josh across the way?
I can't tell who it is, to be honest with you.
I think that maybe
Josh Rogers.
It kind of looks like that's who that is at the first down marker.
Yeah, so I can tell you that I don't have the greatest vision. If you haven't noticed by the way I've called
it is not
games.
Josh. He's right down here in front of us.
He's right down here.
Never mind. Well, neither do you apparently.
Yeah,
so it's okay.
I don't. But he's got a twin brother over there on the sideline.
There you go.
Holding a chain gang.
So start of the fourth quarter, Wolves leading 21-19, but Atoka with the ball at the what is now their 33-yard line. 2nd and 23. This is where we don't want to give up anything big. Make them drive the field. If they're going to pick up 23 yards, make them earn it.
2nd and 23.
Don't give up anything over the top.
We got a flag on this side of the field.
Yep. And it's going to be a short gain anyway. Gain of about maybe 5.
So do you push them back here, right here? Do you decline it and take the third?
I take the down.
Yeah, I like the down more. I agree. I think I don't know that I give him. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he declined it. So Davis coach did decline the penalty. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Somebody's backing up. It got declined. Yeah.
Ball at the 36-yard line, it looks like. I think that's 3rd and about.
Atoka bringing trips to one
20,
side.
Yeah, we got a trips formation. One tailback on the same side there. Going to throw back. Going to throw back a little.
There we go.
Little screen back to the opposite side, and it was completely blown up. Again, it's going to bring up a 4th down, and actually they lost yardage on that play.
Again, things getting a little chippy out there.
So this time I kind of anticipate seeing them punt because I don't know that too many teams have a 4th and 21 play.
That is true, but I think you still got to have your head on a swivel.
Yep.
Watching for that trick play.
So Brendan Rawls back to receive this punt. It's going to line up at about the 35-yard line. So low punt, nice bounce. It's gonna be fielded. Brendan's gonna take it.
Doing that.
Me too. I'm always like at that point it's almost too late to field it. Let it roll at that point.
Yeah.
But Rawls is able to field that and gain about 5 yards before he's brought down. Ball's gonna be spotted at the 38-yard line. So Davis 1st and 10, their own 38.
Thank you to Miss Curtis for letting me know the other 2 men on the chain gang across the way are Robert and Ben Richards.
Okay,
so
there we go.
Shout out to that whole crew over there who's been doing it for a very long time.
Very long time.
They do a great job here at Wolf Field.
So here we go. We couldn't get anything going offensively last series. Let's see what we can get going here. So, Lane Rawls with the handoff there. It's kind of a weird time play right there.
Now, the young man that's down, he put that first hit on Lane in the backfield, and it was solid, and he's paying for it.
Yep.
2nd and 9 from the 40.
Well, you can live up to your name, the Hammer, when you are being hit and still
hurt the other guy.
Still deliver the punishment.
And he was held up. Lane was.
And he was the big guy.
Yeah.
75 is not a little guy.
No.
Kind of looks like it may be something in that shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder arm.
Anytime I see somebody carrying their shoulder like that, I go back to last year before last, when Drew Parks.
I remember that.
Popping his shoulder out, and he'd come on the sideline, tell the coaches pop it back in, and I can always hear the pop and scream from Drew, as he was a tough kid, and pop it back in and try to get back out there on the field.
So 10:39 to go in the ball game. Wolves leading 21-19, facing a 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. And
you all right back there, kid? Alexis having problems back here. We don't have time for that.
Heavy look this time by the Wolves. Handoff's going to go to Lane Rawls. Going to fall forward.
Looks like he's going to get about halfway.
You know, I think now is you're definitely wanting to pick up the first down, so you still got to be, thinking first down plays, but you're okay with every second of that play clock being used and using 3 downs to pick up a first down. Not exactly what you want, but you're okay with it because you're just eating more of that clock.
So here we go, 3rd and 5 for the Wolves at the 44-yard line. Trying to pick up a big first down. Traditional wishbone look this time. Parker's going to get it out on the edge. Oh, kind of lost his footing. He is not going to get it. Oh, there's a late flag. There we go.
You see the roar of the crowd.
They don't realize. Time. Yeah, they don't realize. They were celebrating. It looks like they got a personal foul at the end of it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now he's kind of hanging his head after that, but he was celebrating a lot earlier.
Their coach is visibly upset, probably both with the call and the player for getting themselves in that situation and giving a first down to the Wolves.
When they didn't earn it otherwise.
No, absolutely not. You had Jake Parker essentially for at least a 2, 3, 4, maybe 5-yard loss.
Yep.
And your
instead
celebration
the Wolves were able to pick up first
down
off of it. And again, that's something that's kind of been going for a while here is that there's almost been some taunting. And again, I'm not saying it's just one team.
No, and both teams, I 100% agree with that.
So the officials are trying to get this game back under control. But there you go, Rawls with the carry there. He's going to pick up a few. But that's, unfortunately, it wasn't a good time to call it for Atoka, but it was going to get called at some point.
Right.
So again, 3 yards on that first down run.
51, who got taken out of the game a while ago from that penalty, has been now back on the field. You can imagine the coaches probably had a nice little conversation with him.
Sure. Handoff again goes to up front.
Good pick up there by Lane. Going to bring up 3rd and a little over a yard.
So Wolves have kept it all between the tackles, and again, we're going to have to do that. The way they've overloaded the edges, there's not a lot. That's part of what we've struggled with here in the second half is we still keep trying to kick the ball outside, and you're not going to be able to do that with the way they're set up defensively. We're going to have to move it between the tackles, which means we're going to have to move people up front. There we go. Rawls in the open field.
Go, Lane.
Gets down to about the 10-yard line.
Hey,
good run.
That was the hammer driving nails as he went down the field.
He did.
Looking for people to hit.
Well, I saw that defensive back coming. I was like, "Oop! I hope he goes low."
This run brought to you by Home Depot.
Yeah,
right. Good job there by Lane. Like you said, you're talking about having to do it between the tackles.
Yep.
I've heard obviously the crowd much bigger into the game now than they have been throughout this night, but you hear a lot of them right here in front of us now starting to say, hey, let's get a push up front, and that's exactly what the line is doing right now, exactly what they need.
Swing it out wide.
1st and goal for the Wolves at the 9-yard line. Handoff again goes straight up the middle. Again, you had a couple of the your guards and your tackles there. They were moving people up front.
And Mr. Morse,
you saw what I saw, right?
I did.
Okay.
Almost.
You talking about your receiver wide open out there?
Nobody out there.
And nothing.
Yeah.
And because he knows nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
It was like,
so ball now at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 4.
2nd and goal from the 4.
Quarterback's just going to keep it. Kind of a busted
Jake.
play there. And again,
they're going to say
touchdown.
It's in.
So Jake Parker with the 4-yard touchdown. And it looked like it was on a busted play.
I don't know so much that it was a busted play as
or was that delay run on the quarterback? Very possible.
Basically to make them key on that between the tackles, Rawls brothers.
Yep.
And open up that little bit of a delay type situation for Jake to keep it. I'm going to give Coach Owens the credit there and say that was all his design play call.
All right, I like that. So Pullen's kick is up, and it is good. 7:07 to go in the ball game. Wolves now lead 28-19.
You know, if you're going to give an award to a kid for the spirit on the team, Todd Barnett, that kid makes sure
he kind of keeps everybody going, which I like.
He does.
Yeah, he shows some excitement.
He doesn't let anybody get down. He shows excitement. He shows it when he needs it, and not to the point that it's, get yourself a penalty like we've seen in some other situations.
Yep.
So kudos to him for that and that mentality, and I've seen it now for 4 or 5 games in a row. Todd Barnett, man, I love it. Keep it up.
Put my hands out, see if they'd throw one to me. Oh, somebody attempted, didn't they?
I think Kiara down there tried to get it all the way up here.
So
she
earlier,
did. She tried hard.
Tagged my brother-in-law on the shoulder. He was caught off guard. He's like, "What just happened?"
Hey, when they're throwing those Red Hots, man, you got to have
your pay attention.
He said some of those girls got arms like most of those girls are softball players.
They are, and they will sling it. So as we get ready for the King surveying kickoff, right here, I hear our producer in the back telling me she's got it. She's throwing it up on the screen for us.
Nice. I like
Are you making it happen?
She is making it happen.
It's about dang
time.
Hey,
we've talked about it. She's the most important person on this broadcast.
We got like 3 games left in the whole season, and you finally figured it out.
Shout out, Alexa. She does a great job back there.
She does do an awesome
Don't tell her
job.
that. She'll get a big hit.
Well, I hope she had her headphones off. But.
So here we go. Pullen's kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 25 or 30-yard line there. Be brought down at about the 45.
We've come a long way from the hand signals of what was down in distance.
Yes, we have. Mr. Morris, I don't know if did you make the pep assembly today?
I was on building duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you missed out on Alpha at the pep assembly. Absolutely going nuts with the dance moves today.
Nice.
I was
spectacular.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. The kids loved it. Man.
Alpha's got some moves.
He does have some moves.
So here we go. Oh.
Get it.
There we go. Hey, that's what we're talking about right there.
Tackle him again. You got him once. Do it again.
Now, I will say I think we kind of got away with one down here, 5 down here. I don't know if you saw him in coverage just get clobbered.
Yeah.
Well,
when they have their heads turned, no, seriously, we did get away with one there.
Yeah.
And you don't want to see us give up that first down like we were given a while ago.
No, that's
honestly, a stupid penalty.
So
you don't want to see that happen.
2nd and 10 now after that no gain. Trips formation the far side of the field here. Quarterback's going to do a little swing pass out on the edge.
Oh, it's hard to keep
up
with.
Man. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a hold.
He's got some wheels.
There is a flag.
I was going to say, we got mugged on the edge right there when we were trying to close, but there is a flag, so it's going to come back. Again, that was a very obvious hold in my opinion.
They're going to throw another flag. That one is actually going to be against the coach because he was very visibly upset in the ear of all the coaches. You see some players actually pushing him back now, and that one. So the first one is going to be on the hold. The second one is going to be a personal
foul on the coach.
Personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct against the coach.
Yep, there's the holding. So then there's a personal foul.
So one thing, I know he's been out there a couple times, but aside from the penalties, it's good to see Rance come back out on the field after being out for a little bit. So
it's good to see all these boys start to get healthy again. Stu and Rance and Seth and all these guys back out on the field. We need these guys on the field for everybody because it gets to a point where it's how much depth do you have? How fresh can you be late in games? And having those guys back obviously makes a big lift.
So I think the official just lost where he was at marking that off. So let's see if he finds it. But
so that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Bring back the necessary roughness, the kicks and all that, man, which it's a lot. First down.
So it's going to bring up a second and
And a
whole lot
mile.
of yardage.
They've got it marked 35 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's a long old way.
All the way back to their own 24-yard line. 6:07 to go here in the ball game. Wolves leading 28-19. Okay, you got to keep everything in front of you here.
Yep.
So he's
Get
going to
there.
pick up some good positive
Hang on
yardage
to it.
there.
Bam.
Still, it does pick up quite a few yards, but it's still going to be third and about 15.
He's still not back within the orange.
No.
So,
Nope. You know, kind of see that guy. That's a couple of times we've seen that play where that guy just kind of seeps behind the linebackers.
Oh, there is a flag down here. Let's see what it is. There is a flag down.
Are they going to throw another one?
I was going to say, if there was one. Okay, so it's across the field from what I thought it might be.
Yeah, it is a
sideline.
They look like they're going to.
Oh,
there it is. They're finally making him get off the field.
We've been talking about it all night long.
I think they finally got tired of him yelling at him from on the field.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're having to turn your head backwards to talk to the ref is a problem. So
let's see. No, he's back out there. Never mind. I thought for a minute it was going to work.
It was just a warning, so.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 16 for Atoka. Get there.
Get there.
Oh, he's going to get sacked.
Yeah. And at that point, like, it's cool. Get up, get off of him.
Yeah, this late in this game that you're going to, because now that they've called it, the referees are going to be looking for those chances to call it again.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up a 4th and long now.
And Mason Tomlinson in on that one.
Timeout.
With that, we'll also take a Lonnie Tapechi with Pebbles Real Estate timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a minute. And we're back as we get ready for this
big 4th and 24.
4th and 24 coming out of that Lonnie Tapechi with Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
4:59 to go in the ball game. Wolves leading 28-19. So,
and you can kind of see they're going to go for it.
Yeah. Oh, watch it.
They're going to go downfield. Oh, and it is caught.
Oh, my gosh. That's a heck of a catch.
Heck of a catch, and it's going to be a 1st down on 4th and 26. Now, I'll tell you what, our safeties got lost on that play. Unfortunately, you can't let that guy get complete behind you.
I don't think it was defended horribly by our guys, but I'll give that kid credit. That was a
heck of a catch.
A heck of a catch. He had to leave his feet to make it happen, but he did.
Well, you can't give up a 4th and 26.
No, you can't.
Especially in a it is a 2-score game, but still 5 minutes left in this ball game. That's you can salt the game away at that point if you get a stop. So they're going to roll out. He's going to just kind of throw the ball into the.
Almost kind of want to see one of our guys go get that ball.
Yeah. It's going to stop the clock.
I'm going to get again. I've talked about him for other reasons, but Ty Barnett really in the face of the quarterback right there as he was trying to make that throw.
Yep.
So.
2nd and 10 now from the 37-yard line for Atoka. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back to 5 here on a slant. Let's see if that's where they go. We got
They're going to throw a flag, delay a game.
Delay a game. So that's going to move them back a little bit more. No, I got to pay attention. I have not noticed your coach on the field. He looks like he is on the sideline now. Finally,
yeah, he's much closer to the sideline
yeah.
at the minimum.
Good pressure up front that time.
Oh, great pressure. There you go, Dakota.
Nice play by Dakota Carter there. Pass is incomplete.
That is the most animated I've ever seen that kid. Yeah, and Dakota, he's that quiet, get it done, do it. Glad to see him get excited because that was a heck of a play.
Yeah, 78 Rawls there, I believe, was the defender there.
He actually had pushed his blocker behind the quarterback.
He blew that blocker. He blew that. He's the one that created him getting rid of that ball a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
At one point, I think the blocker decided to give up trying to push him backwards and pull him with him.
He's like, I'm going to fall down. I'm going to hold on to you while I do it.
Yeah. Big third down here for the Wolves.
3rd and 15. From the 42-yard line for Atoka. Well, we got a flag.
Already a flag.
Ball's intended downfield. It is intercepted by Linville that time, number 6. Let's see what the flag was.
We're going to see what they say here.
That flag was early in the play, too, so I think it is going to be on them.
Illegal shift.
The question whether it's going to be dead ball or if it's something. Let's see what we got here. Illegal procedures declined, so the Wolves will take over.
Yep.
After that interception.
So what's that? That's 2.
It's 2 interceptions.
For
2 in this half.
Yeah.
So again, 4:08 to go here. We will see. We'll see what the Wolves want to do with these last 4 minutes of the game.
A little bit of chippiness going on. I don't know if you guys can kind of see all the little things some of those guys are doing facing this sideline, and I'm sure there's some going the other way as well.
Sure.
And you know it's got to be frustrating for the Wampus Cats to be this close in this many games in the district and fall short.
You just got to see Coach Parker down there shoving around on Luke a little bit. Luke's jacked up. Telling him good job. He's excited as he is.
Another run up front there. Linville's helmet came off there, so he's going to have to be replaced. Tyson Moss running in to replace him on this play.
Lane picking up probably about 3.
About 3 on that first down run, looks like. Again, 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in this ball game. Quarterback's going to keep here. Tell you what, there's some kids getting pushed around up front. Did you see that? There's about 8 different bodies on the ground, both red and white on that one.
There was quite a few. We got a timeout. Lonnie Tepeci with Pebbles Real Estate timeout late in this ball game. About 3:44 to go. We're going to stay right here with you.
Again, Wolves up 9 here.
I hear our producer in the background getting onto her spotter here, trying to tell him that, hey, you got to watch the clock a little better. So I'm glad I could help you out back there.
He is doing the best he can. You calm down. I'm just kidding. Cry. Do it.
She won't.
Do it.
At least
Chase, you're doing a great job. Don't you forget it, buddy.
Hey, while we got the second, why don't you talk about who's doing what tonight for the Wolf Media?
Right now we got Chase Stewart on the camera.
Chase is doing everything right now.
Yeah, I don't know why he's flexing. His hair hairstylist needs to flex a little bit more, but
Wow.
Got Alexis Davis running the producer. Jordan Lynn up here trying to spot. Juliana, I'm not going to try to do it. Running social media. Of course, we got Alpha on the field. Addison Danker down there with them. Good crew here tonight.
3rd and 3 for the Wolves. Handoff's going to go to Rawls. It's going to be a loss on that one, so it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Wolves.
Throw it.
Would have liked another timeout here. Would have liked to have seen us pick up that first down, kind of run this clock down, but we're going to have to give the ball back.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm probably not the only one that would have liked to have seen that. But
yeah, well, I mean, that's we'd all like to see that first down, but time isn't on our side right now.
Yep.
3:37 to go in the ball game. Wolves up 28-19. Man, let's see if I can get a couple other scores.
That's what I was going to say. That
as we get late in this ball game.
Because this game's went a little bit longer than I think some of the other ones that are going on right now.
So Lexington, Marietta, 4th quarter. I'm not sure on the time. Lexington up 20-16 on Marietta.
Wow.
Colgate up big, 37 at Tishomingo, 37-14.
Okay.
Wow, a little Wynnewood Ringling turned out to not be a very close game. So final Wynnewood Ringling, 41-18 Ringling.
Wow. Holdenville, big game in our district. Holdenville at Kingston, up 30-20 in the 4th quarter.
Over Kingston right now?
Over Kingston.
Okay.
That's a good win for Holdenville. That's a Kingston team that was playing pretty well at the end of the season. So 4th and 3 here.
They got them, but the refs didn't call it.
So again, looking to do a little hard count here and going to call timeout. Another. Yep.
They got him like twice.
I was going to say he threw the flag, but I guess they're going to give him the timeout before the flag. So let's try to look at some other scores here. All right, it is a final in that district that we match up with for the first round of the playoffs. Community Christian falls at Lindsay 28-14.
Okay, that's a – wow, now here's one that I don't know if you said this and I did not hear. Did you say the Lexington-Marietta score?
I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a surprise in my opinion.
It actually is a surprise. I mean, we put it on Marietta last week, but, Lexington was not – just to be – not to be impolite about it, but they were not really picked to get a win. So
yeah, Lindsay 28-14 over Community Christian. That is kind of surprising. Community Christian struggled a little more this year than what I anticipated.
I saw that Hugo Spiro score, and maybe you were paying attention to that game earlier.
I did not see the score.
A little sideways kick there, but it is going to get a Davis bounce. Rolls onto the other side of the field.
Going to come down to at the 45-yard line. So Atoka will take over with 3:30 to go in the ball game, trailing 28-19.
So kind of looking at that playoff picture, we talked about Community Christian and Lindsay, Community
and
Christian
Frederick.
A big game for that second, third spot in that district right now. Next Friday night, Frederick gonna host Lindsay.
Okay.
So that'll be a big game in that.
And I actually think that's for third in that district because the second.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah. Second and third. Washington will be first.
Washington's one.
Frederick and Lindsay will be second and third.
Is that right? Who are we missing? There's somebody.
Would be 4th place.
Okay. I was thinking there was another interception. This might be a pick six.
Baby, Trey.
Let's see. Trey Melton is off to the race. Up. He goes out of bounds and then trips over the I don't know what he tripped over out there.
Happiness. He tripped over.
He tripped over happiness?
He tripped over
some happiness.
He tripped over, as Kobe England would put it, a fat dub. That's what he tripped over.
You're talking about the game. So tonight, I kind of wish both those teams could have lost at the same time. But, hey, go Bombers.
Yeah, absolutely.
All day.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for the Bombers next week as they have that big game hosting Lindsay.
So here is the current standings in that district that we were talking about.
Yeah,
Number 1 is Washington. Number 2 is actually Purcell currently.
And I'll pull up the Purcell.
I think Purcell was getting beat earlier. Number 3 is currently Community Christian. Number 4 is Frederick. Number 5 is Lindsay. So Lindsay is obviously going to move up into that top And I think Purcell I know they got beat last week. I can't remember seeing who won this
tonight.
week.
They played Washington tonight.
Oh, so yeah, they got beat tonight then.
And they were getting beat pretty handily.
So yeah,
they did get beat. It is over 47.
That Purcell, Lindsay, Frederick, and Community Christian, is where your 2nd through 4 are at. So Parker is going to be under center here. Handoff's going to go to Malachi White. Malachi White's going to fall forward there.
Been fairly quiet tonight for Malachi.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of carries this evening.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brad, talking about this, actually Purcell on a slide.
Yep.
They lost to Lindsay, lost to Frederick, lost at Community Christian, and then lost tonight at Washington.
Yeah, so they're probably falling out.
Yeah, they're going to fall out of
that top 4 spot. It may come down to where Lindsay does end as 2 in that district.
I think it'll come down to that game this week.
And there's potential for that. Let's say if they win out the rest of the season, I don't know what they've got. Purcell could be in that 4 spot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, bring the Dragons to us. That's fine.
So if you look at it historically, 2 of the teams we have the worst record all time against are Lindsay and Purcell.
We can turn it around,
We
Brad.
could. That's what I'm saying. This might be the year that we switch that.
A little bit of a redemption year.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And then the third one, Community Christian, we are winless against. Now, we've only played them twice, but we are 0-2 against Community Christian. So
hey, if they
any
come here,
of those come through,
I can hit the window as much as I want.
You can hit the window as many, and we won't get in trouble this time.
Todd and I will beat the fire out of this window if they come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to get new ones. Don't tell Mr. Morgan that. He'll get mad.
So here we go. We got a timeout, a Lonnie Tepechi at Pebbles Real Estate timeout. Minute 30 to go in this ball game. Wolves ahead 28-19. They're just going to try and whip the ball at the 21-yard line. So, again, they're just going to kind of salt this victory away. So it makes me look at our competition's upcoming games, see what we got here. And you did say you talked about so Community Christian does still have Frederick remaining, which will be an interesting one.
Yeah, so they played the last week. So Frederick's got a tough last couple of games.
They do have.
They host Lindsay this week and CCS the last week. Excuse me. So they'll have 2 really tough games for them. And those 2 weeks will determine that 2, 3, 4 spots in the playoffs. Frederick, everything kind of sits in their corner. They win those ball games. They should finish second.
And again, they've got those last 2 will be tough for them. Both Lindsay
absolutely.
and Community Christian. Those are 2 tough games.
So guys, we're sitting here a minute and a half, and Davis moving the ball, just working the clock down. It's time for player of the game.
Yeah.
I think we're safe going with player of the game.
I have mine.
I know I've already got mine. I mean, we kind of talked at half who we thought at the half.
Okay.
I'll go first. It's Trey Melton, hands down for me.
I've got one and an honorable mention.
Okay.
My one I will absolutely go with is Trey Melton. I think he's had a heck of a game, but I'm going to go honorable mention to Lane Rawls because I think a couple series he put it on his back and right down the middle just over and over and over, and you can't take away from that. And keeping the ball out of the hands of that Atoka offense has been huge.
Right.
But, yeah, that's for me.
Okay, so let's clean sweep it. I'll also go Trey Melton.
Okay.
We're all in agreement.
Yeah, I think so.
And on defense, Luke comes up with 2 turnovers. On offense, has some good plays, but I think Trey kind of all around.
Yeah, I'm with you. Trey Melton, the Wolf Media Player of the Game, as this game's going to wrap up 28-19 as Davis finishes up right here. Again, if you're watching and you're going to be coming to any games, the Wolves have asked for the fans to stay in the stands immediately after the game. The boys want to bring an old tradition back. So if you come to games, be sure and stick around for that. So, man, we appreciate you guys joining us for tonight. This has been a great game. 28-19. The Wolves finish, got a couple of games left in the district, but barring anything disastrous, a really good shot to take district title. congratulations to those boys. So we, as we look forward to next week, going on the road to Atoka, it will actually – no, not Atoka. We just played Atoka. We'll be going to –
Hey, is it Hugo?
Hey, it's not Hugo.
No, we're going to Colgate.
Going to Colgate.
The Colgate Tigers, right?
The Colgate Tigers,
Yep.
Colgate Wildcats. We're coming to town. Mr. Morris and I will probably be on a sideline for that game.
We get to watch the ball game.
And Chase Stewart and Sevy Adams will be joining Brad in the booth, as the booth is not made for big guys in Colgate.
There you go.
They will look to improve to remain undefeated on the district and that strive for that district title. So, guys, we'll see you there.